Good morning, afternoon or evening everyone. My name is Shockwave and today I want to dive into how to improve effectively at Splatoon 2. As I've seen a lot of people they reach a certain point and then they kind of plateau. They don't continue to increase and reach the top level. A lot of people just kind of plateau. Whether that's a commitment issue or not being able to understand what they're doing wrong. But again, I'm going to be diving into that today. Of course, I'm going to have timestamps and all the rest of it as always. If you have any questions, Discord server, link in the description below. Let me know what you guys think, any video ideas, whatnot. And I also stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So let's dive straight into this. If you like it, thumbs up, subscribe, all the rest of it. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so number one, this is going to be the most obvious one, but still people do not understand how important this is to becoming more consistent with your aim, movement, etc, etc. Doing your warm-ups properly before getting into scrims, tournaments, whatever it might be, even if it's just a league session. Getting into the habit of doing warm-ups, doing your aim drills on the dummies, etc, etc. Even doing league and turf to warm up after you do aim drills with certain weapons that you play. I'll be diving into stuff on weapons towards the end of this video, so tune in for that. But yeah, just making sure when you start, when you want to jump on a little bit before, get some warm-ups going, do some wrist exercises, just kind of, you know, fiddle around your fingers, whatnot, get them warmed up. And after you're done with your session, just kind of chill, maybe listen to some music, do some more wrist exercises, etc, etc. Do a little bit of aim drills after that if you can. And yeah, that's just how you're going to become more consistent, getting your aim better, getting more consistent with mechanic. Yeah, it's going to be number one out of the way straight there. So number two, this is kind of 50-50 because I know a lot of people can't do this because they do not have a capture card or anything like that, is being able to VOD review. If you can't do this yourself, ask around, alright? This is a really important step into understanding your mistakes, what you're doing wrong. I'm free if anyone wants to do a league, whatnot. I can jump into, I don't know, a scrim or whatnot, kind of watch your play style, because I have a capture card myself. I'll upload it onto my YouTube just like privately, so only people with the link I send out can see it. So if anyone doesn't have a capture card and they want to get like a little VOD review, want some tips or anything like that, I'm happy to help. I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to be happy to help you guys be able to improve, because again, we obviously all want to be good at this game. We all want to reach the top level, so I'm sure there's a lot of people that are willing to help out. So again, if you have a capture card, awesome. Go record some of your ranked games, your scrims. Go look, make sure you go look back on it and realize what you're doing wrong, and then when you get to playing next, you understand what you need to do and what you're doing wrong. If you're going way too aggro, if you're playing too patient, you're letting your teammates die, like you're literally standing there looking at them like they're taking a 1v1 and you're not even helping out, etc, etc. So again, I'm happy to help out with that if you guys need to. I'm sure a lot of people else are. And again, if you have your own capture card, awesome, great. Make sure you get into that. So yep, that's gonna be number two, all done. Number three, this kind of ties into the last point I just brought up, is ask top players for advice or to league, pick up, scrim, whatever it is, and get them to, when you're done playing, ask for some, if they have any tips, anything they saw, etc, etc. This might be annoying to some top players because they kind of just want to improve on the game themselves. Again, I'm happy to help out with this. If you guys want to hit me up on Discord, Twitter, whatever it might be, ask me if you want a league for a little bit, twin, I can give you guys some feedback, pick up scrims, whatnot. I'm always happy to help out, and I'm sure there are other people out there that are happy to help you guys out again. So make sure you do that, and don't be afraid to DM people just do it out of the blue. Be like, hey, yo, I'm new to this game, I want to get better. Do you mind playing a little bit with me and see where I can improve? The worst thing that could happen, they don't respond. No harm done, you know? The best thing that could happen is like, yo, yeah, I'll play, you can play some pickups, league sessions, whatever it is. So yeah, make sure you're the one reaching out. Don't make a tweet saying, oh, I'm looking for people to play League with you. And if you're not well known, no one's going to reach out to you at all. You got to make the effort to DMing people, Twitter, Discord, whatever it is. You got to put in the effort to improve yourself and ask around. So that's going to be number three, asking top players for advice and league. So make sure you do these three things so far, because they're going to be, these are probably the three most important. Actually, all five of these are really important, but these three are absolutely crucial. You have to be doing these if you want to get anywhere in this game. Alright, so number 4. A lot of people in my Twitch chat talk about this. Well, they kind of tell me what they're doing with their weapon choice, and then I'm like, no, you should not be doing this. Is playing too many weapons. Now, this kind of varies depending on what kind of weapons you're playing. So I recommend sticking to like 3 to 4 weapons. 4 would be max. Again, if you're playing shooters, this is different because you could play Splash, you could play T-Tech, you could play K-Pro, you could play 52, 96. They're all basically the same. But when you're going from like shooters to sloshes to chargers to splatlings, that is completely different, alright? You only want to be switching, I would say, between 2 classes. For me, I do this with a Zap, basic shooter, and a Splatling. That is it. I do not touch anything. If I touch anything else, it's a meme. Alright? Those are the only 2 classes I'm touching. And when it comes to shooters, I'm literally just playing Zap. Splatlings, Naught, Mini, and that's pretty much it. I kind of play Hydra and Heavy for ballpoint and stuff for a bit of a laugh. I can play it seriously though, but if you're going from like shooters to sloshes to chargers to splatlings to blasters, it's like, no, that's not going to work. You have to stick, I would say, maximum 2 classes, 3 if you're already good and you're like the flex on the team, and then I would say maximum 4 to 5 different weapons, unless you're playing like a lot of shooters, etc. So obviously there are exceptions to this, but you just need to reduce your weapon pool, because if you're playing every weapon in the game, the rate at which you're going to improve with those weapons is going to be so minimal. You're going to be improving like this, and then you'll eventually hit a plateau because you can't play it enough and understand what to do with that weapon. Again, you'll have a good understanding when you're playing opponents what their strengths and weaknesses are, but you're not going to be good enough with the weapon to be able to counter that, if you know what I'm saying here. Again, try and stick to 2 classes maximum, stick with 4 weapons maximum to start off with. And then again, if you're feeling comfortable with that, expand your options. I don't care. But this is just, I reckon, a good recommendation for what you should be doing. Because I only stick with 3. 3 main weapons: Zap, Naught, Mini. That's all I touch when I play competitive, so that's all I'm going to say about that one. Let's move on to number 5. Alright, so my 5th and final point, how to improve effectively, is going to be getting experience. This can come in the form of playing in pickups, playing in tourneys with those pickups, I guess, playing in scrims, VOD reviewing other people's videos, especially that play your weapons, so you can understand what kind of play styles they play, where to set up, etc, etc. This experience will just help with nerves, and then when you go to play, I don't know, ranked, or you play other scrims, you'll become more efficient and you'll become more consistent at the game because you won't have those nerves, and then eventually you get used to the nerves and you might not even have nerves in tourneys. I know some people always get nerves in tourneys. Eventually, after a while, I got used to not having nerves much in tourneys, at least for like normal weeklies. So yeah, basically getting more experience is going to help you become more efficient in the game, get you more consistent. Obviously, if you're just going to play the game once or twice a week, you're not going to be improving at a fast rate. You're just going to be, again, slow incline, and you eventually get a plateau because you can't play too much. So constantly, whenever you can, just play in a pickup, in a tournament, something like that will help you. Talking to people, all these points are very important to becoming efficient, to be able to improve efficiently. Oh my god, my English is absolutely horrible. But I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Again, if you have any questions, leave in the comments below. I've got a Discord server. As always, we talk a lot about upcoming Splatoon 3, Splatoon 2 discussion, builds, etc, etc. So make sure to jump in there. It's a good time. And as always, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So yeah, that'll be it for me. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, all the rest of it. Hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll catch you all in the next video.